Hey guys, Clever27 here. Here to bring you guys another movie news update video. I know it's rare that you guys get, two movie news updates within a couple of days of each other. My voice broke there for a second. Forgive me for that. The first news item I want to bring up today is Warner Brothers is reportedly doing a new Twilight Zone movie, and there's a couple of directors that they're wanting. Three of the big directors they announced was Christopher Nolan, obviously from the Batman films, Inception, The Prestige, Memento. They also have Michael Bay, which has done the Transformers films, and he's done a bunch of other stuff too, like The Rock and Armageddon. And we also have Alfonso Cuarón. He's helmed the Harry Potter Prisoner of Azkaban film, and he also did Children of Men. And they also have two other directors, but these are kind of they're considering the dark horse contenders, and that's Rupert Wyatt, who's done Rise of the Planet of the Apes, which is really good. If you haven't seen that one, highly recommend when it comes out on DVD or if it's still playing in your area. And you also have David Yates, who's also a Harry Potter veteran himself, who's directed the last two big Harry Potter films. At this point, they're looking for a lot. They're just looking for the main three are Nolan, Cuarón, and Bay. Reportedly, Bay and Cuarón have open schedules, or Cuarón has a bigger open schedule than Bay. Nolan, of course, his connection with Warner Brothers is very strong, and supposedly Leonardo DiCaprio's company that he owns is producing the Twilight Zone movie, so maybe we'll see Christopher Nolan doing a Twilight Zone film. And of course, this isn't the first time the Twilight Zone movie has come out. There was one in the 80s, I think it was 83, that came out, and it had different directors. It had like Steven Spielberg and George Miller and Joe Dante and somebody else, I forgot the name. But they did that one, and that was split up into different sections, so each director got his own section. But it looks like they want to focus just on one story, so that's why they're just going to hire one director. But any of these directors who do this film, I think, will be fantastic. I think it'll be pretty cool to see a Twilight Zone movie. So other than that, there's no real big details on the film just yet. Next up, I mentioned Resident Evil Retribution, the 5th installment of the Resident Evil series, in my last video, where I said Michelle Rodriguez and Oda Fair will be returning to the series. Yes, even despite their fate on camera. Also, Colin Salmon, who was in the first Resident Evil film, will also be returning, and Kevin Durand, who has starred films like Legion and X-Men Origins, where he played the Blob. He will be in the film. They haven't specified who he's playing yet. There's a lot of rumors going around that he's actually going to be playing one of the characters that I announced in my last video, Barry Burton, who was also from one of the Resident Evil films. Supposedly he will be playing him, but that's just speculation right now. But I mentioned two characters. Ada Wong has yet to be cast. She's going to be in the film. And I also have Leon Kennedy, who they announced, and now they announced who's going to be playing the actor who's going to be playing Leon Kennedy, and that is Johan Yurb. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that last name right, but he's known. His credits include Eastwick, 2012, where he played Sasha, the pilot. Actually, they like his character. He was also in 1408, The Bank Job, and this probably is not going to be one of his most well-known stuff, The Hottie and the Naughty, which was, I think, one of the Paris Hilton movies that they did. He was also in another film called The Mountain. But it's kind of interesting because I saw a picture of him, and IGN, which is where I got the story, they put a picture of him and Leon Kennedy, and he looks a lot like Leon Kennedy. I'll put the link down below so you can see the picture if you want to. He kind of looks a little like Leon Kennedy. It's kind of freaky. So I thought they did a pretty good job of casting him as Leon Kennedy. But earlier, before Mila Jovovich, who tweeted this, confirming that he was playing Leon Kennedy, they said that he was going to be playing a leader of the resistance who teams up with Alice as she battles the Umbrella Corporation and the swarm of the undead. Which, he's a leader of a resistance against Umbrella. Which is kind of interesting, but that's what they said before he was confirmed to play Leon Kennedy. So now we have that. Again, I'll put that link down below so you can see what he looks like. And he looks a lot like Leon Kennedy, I will say that. But the big news item that came out, at least from my opinion, is Mortal Kombat is getting a reboot. New Line Cinema has confirmed that the Mortal Kombat series will get a reboot, and that Kevin Techeron, or Techerion, however you pronounce his last name, will direct the film. If those of you who are familiar, Kevin Techerion, I can't pronounce his last name. He helmed the Mortal Kombat Rebirth short film trailer, whatever you want to call it, that became, that big viral sensation, and that eventually became the Mortal Kombat Legacy web series that came out on Machinima. Which, if you haven't seen the web series, check it out. It's actually pretty cool. But they're reporting that he's going to direct the film. I'm really excited for this. I'm a big Mortal Kombat fan. I love what he did with what he did for Mortal Kombat. He's kind of bringing kind of a realistic approach a little bit, but still keeping some of that supernatural elements. So I loved what he did with the series, and a lot of people were saying, imagine what he can do with an actual film budget. And the Rebirth trailer was kind of his envisioning of what he can do if he was given the job. So just imagine Rebirth on a big screen with a bigger budget. New Line has said that there's no actors attached, and then the new story will not be an extension of the game or the digital series. So it looks like they're probably going with a fresh approach, but still following the games, and supposedly it won't follow the web series. So anything Kevin Techerion has did with the web series probably won't appear on screen. But he has come out and said that he's doing essentially what he did with the Rebirth stuff, and keeping true to that, he's also going to make it rated R. So all you Mortal Kombat fans that want a rated R Mortal Kombat film, you're finally going to get it. It's going to be, he says it's going to be darker, it's going to be grittier, and he wants the martial arts to feel real. He doesn't want it to be like super choreographed, like I guess kind of the other films were. So it's pretty cool. I think a lot of people kind of wanted that darker, the Mortal Kombat that they knew. They wanted that dark, more bloody, over the top action. Maybe a fatality. Well, maybe we'll see a fatality here and there. Who knows? But that's it. I mean, that's pretty cool. I'm really excited for this. I know maybe some other Mortal Kombat fans are too. So that's the big news item that came out. I think it was Thursday night, early Friday morning. I forgot what it was. But that's it. That's all the news items I have for you guys. Let me know what you guys think of all this in the comments down below, or in your own video response. And yeah, until next time, have a good one.